Hey guys, it's WolfFindX here, and it's come to my attention that Tekken is changing for the better and for the worse. And what I mean by this is the fact that we now have rage arts, rage drives, and for better or for worse, they do help the underdog when they're getting pummeled. But in that same regard, it's something where if you don't know what you're doing, you might get lucky, but 10-1, you're not going to go ahead and get the win. But anyway, aside from that, we have a new character that was released today, which is Geese Howard. And Geese Howard is from the King of Fighters series. Now, I haven't played much of it, or rather, I've never been interested in it. I've seen some of the Fatal Fury movies, and I liked them, but I didn't like them enough to go ahead and play the game. Anyway, he's in Tekken now, and I've played Tekken since Tekken 2. I'm one of those fans that I played the game just a few times, and I kept playing it. It got to the point where my uncle, who originally had Tekken 2, he gave it to me because he saw how much fun I had with the game. And with that being said, now I find it interesting. And I know this is a game changer for Tekken because you have characters outside of the Tekken universe coming in. We have Akuma. We've seen that in the trailer for Tekken 7. And it's one of those things where it's cool because now we have this Super Smash Bros. Type thing. This Jetstar. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. It's a PlayStation game where essentially you're Monkey D. Luffy, Goku, Ichigo, Kurosaki from Bleach, Naruto, and so forth from like the animes that you guys probably watch. And you can literally just verse each other and see like who'll win or like what you can do. And that's awesome. And I like how Tekken is coming up in the world with that. And they started it with Geese Howard. And I saw that they have this new character coming out after Geese Howard. The release date hasn't been made yet, but it's a Final Fantasy 15 character, Noctis. I don't know if I got that right, so I do apologize. But with that being said, I don't know if it's the right push. And some fans that I've seen have felt the same way, because he plays out like a Soul Cal character. And I don't know if this is in response to us not getting Tekken X Street Fighter. Now what I mean by this is, originally we were supposed to get 2 games before, I believe, Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Now I could be wrong, but we're supposed to have Street Fighter X Tekken, which was basically Tekken characters with Street Fighter gameplay, which was cool for some people, and we were also supposed to get Tekken X Street Fighter, but that never happened. So I figured that this Tekken 7 bringing Akuma out was in response to that. And then it grew on from that. Now, like I said originally, I'm perfectly fine with us having like a Super Smash Bros. Type setup when it comes to Tekken, because that means that we can have different characters and all. But with this character release trailer that they came out with not too long ago for Noctis, it's more like Soul Cal. And I don't know if you've ever played Soul Cal, but I'm pretty sure like you can look it up, or you've seen gameplay. Soul Cal is a great game. I've never slept on Soul Cal. I've played it as a kid. I still have my collection of Soul Cal games. I kind of want them to go ahead and bring that franchise back. But anyway, it's one of those things where for a fighting game that has mostly hand-to-hand combat, because yes, you do have lasers, and you have, yeah, Yoshimitsu who has a katana. But with that being said, he doesn't play like Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu has just one weapon, a katana. So when you see this guy plays more as a Algoth, or Algol, sorry, from Soul Calibur, where he has multiple weapons at his disposal, where he can slash you or shoot at you. Well, Algol could shoot at you. I don't know about this character. It seems like he has like this grenade slash tech. I don't know. I don't play Final Fantasy. But it's not something that belongs in a game like this, at least in my opinion, and from what I've seen on Facebook comments, YouTube comments, and on Reddit. It's something where certain fans feel that we're doing too much. And when I say we, I mean obviously Tekken. I don't work for them. I wish I did. But it's something where it feels that it should be in another game. And of course, people are going to be like, oh, you're just a small-time YouTuber. What do you know? But I'm just saying this from a fan's perspective. And I'm not the only one. So, with that being said, I want to compare this to another thing that happened in Soul Cal, where they didn't only have Yoshimitsu in Soul Calibur, they also had Heihachi. Now, Heihachi fought just exactly like how he fights in Soul Cal. I mean, in Tekken, sorry. He fought exactly the same. The only difference was that they went ahead and they gave him weapons, quote unquote, which were just gauntlets that you can change depending on what weapons you've unlocked for him. But it was balanced out because you had characters in that game that did close combat stuff, as well as you did have characters that did long range stuff like Keelik and Siegfried, because Siegfried has a huge sword. But it didn't feel out of place. There was a certain balance to it. Here it doesn't look that way. Now I know it's just a trailer and we'll see and stuff, but for the most part, when they showed Geese Howard, and I've played against Geese Howard is boss. So I don't know. I don't know if it's something where I'm just overthinking it, but in regards to that, I'm not just going to go ahead and say, oh, we need to do this without a solution. Because me and one of my friends, we were joking around about this, and he was like, alright, so they're going Soul Cal route, so what are we going to do now? And he came out of nowhere, he was like, oh, they'll probably bring Rash out from Battletoads and stuff, just like they did in Killer Instinct. And it got me thinking, so instead of doing what we're doing right now, why not bring someone like TJ Combo into the mix from Killer Instinct? Because I think it'd be pretty awesome. Or we go back to, I don't know if you guys have played this, but it's called Azura's Wrath. Great game. Love the cinematics and stuff, and the fight scenes for said cinematics were just awesome. In that game, they had some DLC which allowed you to go against Ryu and Akuma, and they had it like in a Street Fighter type style. So if we could have something like that, that'd be amazing, where you have hand-to-hand combatants or whatever, or characters, whatever you want to call them. You have those type of characters in games like this, like Tekken, because like I said, the way that Tekken is currently going, it's nothing more than them going the Super Smash Bros. Route, where you have characters from different video games being played into one. Just, it's perfect. I like that route. But with that being said, again, I don't know if Noctis should be in the game. Of course, people are going to go ahead and say I'm crazy or like I'm wasting my time making this video. But if we can go ahead and get it to the point where like we can figure out what's the do's and don'ts, it'd be a great push. So with that being said, I'm going to end the video here. And let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know about the characters that you think we should have in Tekken 7 or in the future Tekken 8. Like, what characters should we go ahead and put into the next game aside from the characters that we currently don't have because they took them out of the game, like Bruce, Lei Wulong, and stuff. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll look forward to making the next video. Until next time.